Let's talk 372748, called Neko no Kimochi, which translates to cat's feelings. It's from the artist Kotobuki Yuki. But hey, it's Yuri's, it's cat girls, it's a parody of an already existing Yuri story, so let's review it. Somewhat related to the story, the first page behind the cover shows us a cute drawing of a cat. Just thought I'd point it out. The first page shows us one of our main protagonists going to bed with a fever, but gets visited by that cat we saw on the first page. She wakes up and still has a fever, but is glad that they have study room for first period. Thinking she might leave early today, she walks over to the mirror to see that she has cat ears, and so she calls up her friend for some help or support. Hearing that she was sick, she calls up Yu, the person with the cat ears, but Yu just took the day off. Her friend is still worried, but Yu tells Toko that there's no need to worry, but going there is off limits, so Yu is going to sleep, and so she hangs up the phone. Toko is just sitting there thinking the worst happened, literally thinking that she is game ending. It cuts to Yu on the other side of the phone worrying about Toko, but she lays down in bed and thinks about the hunch she has about showing Toko her cat ears and how it would be a bad idea and that Yu should get some rest because she still has a fever. It shows some of Toko's mates asking if she wants to go to karaoke, but Toko has somewhere she has to be, so maybe some other day. Her mates think something's up with her and maybe it's a boyfriend. Yu wakes up with her fever gone, but the cat ears are still there. What is she gonna do if they never go away? And what is Toko gonna do when she sees them? Probably just fangirl because she seems like that kind of person. What is Yu gonna do though? It cuts to Toko at the door and buzzes to see if Yu is up, which freaks Yu out because she told her not to come. But Toko lets herself in, and Yu just starts panicking, asking if Yu is alright and about her fever, but Yu just tells her that she asked her not to come. Toko is just worried, but Yu tells her that she just has to leave. Yu isn't worried, but Toko just wants to see her face, and Toko senses something's fishy. Yu just says she's normal, which causes this panel, and Toko yanks the futon off Yu, but stops when she sees Yu's cat ears. So Yu tells her that they're real and just grew out of nowhere, and that she can even move them, but Toko is just relieved that it wasn't anything wrong, which made her worry a lot. Yu apologizes for raising her voice, and Toko apologizes for barging in the first place. Before anything else happens though, Toko gives a certain look, which Yu just knows, and Toko sort of screams at her for it. But that face means that she wants to do it, which they do it, just for a little. Before they do it, Toko asks if she can feel through her ear and tail, which she can, so Yu tells her to be gentle. But what is this it they keep talking about? Head pats. Or more ear feels that Yu is making noise to. But next is the tail, which sends Yu into a state of shock when Toko touches it. But Yu just looks like a cat in heat, which flips Toko's switch, so they do the do. But after they finish and Yu wakes up, she sees that her ears are gone. She goes to wake Toko up, but sees that she now has the ears. So she panic wakes her up and tells her to look at her head. Looks like Yu's cat ear-itis spread to her, which makes Yu have to take care of her for that day. And the doujin ends. Overall, I rate this a solid 9 out of 10. It had some pretty good story building. Overall was a good read and I recommend you go look at it yourself. Also made me want to watch the show now. If you want to see a show review later on, let me know in the comments. But that's all I got. I'll see you in the next one.
Attack on Titan, Tokyo Ghoul. These hentai babes make me drool. Hasane Biku is great. She makes me masturbate. Fairy tale.